And welcome into the Oklahoman studios. Dave Morris alongside Leslie Spears from the Myriad Gardens. Are you warming up?
I'm warming up.
The Myriad Gardens caddy corner from where the Oklahoman is located, but it's cold out there this morning.
Yeah, it's just a weird, annoying cold, but it's not windy. So.
You're right. It could be a lot worse. Yesterday, the wind was really annoying, and
yes.
if anytime there's a forecast of ice and snow and we don't get it, yeah. I'm okay.
I'm so fine with that.
I'm okay with that. It's still early February, so there's lots of winter to go probably, but I'm kind of over it.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
The lady next to me is front page news, ladies and gentlemen, in the Oklahoman. I'll go to this camera. In the Oklahoman today, there you go.
The business front page news.
Business front page.
A Lackmeyer article.
Going green. We have a butterfly. We have Marine Heffernan.
Yes,
talking about, wow, 30 years.
Yeah.
From 88 to 2018, the 30 years of the Myriad Gardens, the ecology, the greenery. And how that revival, you guys are kind of leading the way.
Yes, we're trying. We're trying. Of course, there's other great partners involved too. Sure. But you know, it's funny. We're building Scissortail Park. You know, the city is, and then Tulsa's building their park. And there was actually a big rush to get trees, to buy trees, to plant. So
who has trees?
That's a good thing.
We need trees in
your
stat.
We need trees. And
You're
we need
exactly
trees
right.
that work in Oklahoma weather.
Yeah, that's huge.
So no pear trees.
No pear trees, please.
Yeah, but yeah, our trees have done well through all the ice storms we've had since the reopening in 2011.
You guys have been smart about what you have planted over there, whether it's the seasonal stuff or just, for lack of a better word, the evergreen stuff that's there all the time.
Right. And I give that credit to Maureen. You know, she loves this initiative. She loves this article. Of course, she loves it because we're in it, but she just loves the greening, to see the greening of Oklahoma City.
Steve writes about that group that came through not too long ago and kind of looked at what you guys were doing here.
Yes, it was great. Louisa McEwen from the Kirkpatrick Foundation, she headed that up, and she's got more initiatives like that coming up. Just brilliant planning, but yes, we'll be involved with it. And you know, right now, I think the Thunder ESPN had a view of the city with the constructed park. You know, the park construction, and Chad from Bricktown was a little disappointed that because it looks like we're in the prairie dirt, and you know, it just looks like a wilderness. But just try to visualize how that would look in like 2 or 3 years.
I was about to say, but that's how you build a park.
That's how you build a park.
Clear the area before you build it up.
Yes, and it's moving along. I've been posting some current construction photos on their social media.
Very nice. Well, there's no shortage of construction down here these days.
No.
I mentioned group. It was actually a forum, the first National Urban Ecosystems Forum.
Yes.
Hosted by, as you mentioned, the Kirkpatrick Foundation that came through.
Yes.
Louisa
does a good job.
Congrats on this story.
Thanks.
And you mentioned the new park and Marine. Remind us how this all works together. Marine and you guys are in charge of or overseeing some of the management of this.
Well, there's going to be 2 foundations. There's a Scissortail Park Foundation and then the Myriad Gardens Foundation, which has been in existence for a while, which actually took over managing the Myriad Gardens from the City of Oklahoma City Parks and Recreation Department. But anyway, so there's a Scissortail Park Foundation. All this information is online. Yes, so Maureen is overseeing the 2. And she's bringing in an operations manager for both parks, and then the staffs will fall under that. I'll have 80 new coworkers. We'll all be officing out of the same location, which is at 123 South Hudson in Reno. Just walking distance to, it's 300 steps on my Fitbit to the new Scissortail Park.
You've already measured this?
Yes, so they're going to be hiring a me, and you know, just horticulture director. Anyway, it's all happening. It's happening fast, too.
I believe I saw Steve report last week that Marine said there was a request for bids for a restaurant.
Yes, we're looking for a cafe. All the information is on our website. Yes, and it's a really cool design. Hans Bootzer did the design of that element, and it's just really cool.
It is kind of cool. I think it was supposed to look like a campfire, and then when you have that in mind and look at it, you're like, it looks like a campfire.
It does. It does. It does.
Crafty.
Yes.
All right, so as she mentioned, more information can be found on their website, myriadgardens.com, and there it is.
And soon, Scissortail Park will have their own website, but they're just kind of piggybacking on us right now.
On that website, you can find all sorts of event information, and we are headed towards a couple events, if you will, Valentine's and the Chinese New Year. Let's start with the hot chocolate Valentine on Saturday.
Yes, yes. The Valentine on Saturday, registration will close today. We actually have a chocolate tree in the Crystal Bridge,
Nice.
and it doesn't look anything like chocolate. So we're going to show kids how to hunt and find chocolate in the Crystal Bridge, and then they'll go down and they'll make some hot chocolate and sample, and then they'll make some powdered chocolate packages to take home to their sweethearts.
Today's a good day for some hot chocolate.
Yes, it would be. It would be. Maybe a little coffee in there.
Again, that's coming up Saturday from 2 to 3:30 at the Terrace Room. Again, myriadgardens.org website. You can register and find more information. I mentioned that the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year at the Gardens, the Year of the Dog, coming up Friday.
That is really growing into an amazing event. It's going to be from 4 to 8, and we've actually added, we're celebrating the Year of the Dog. People are welcome to bring their dogs dressed in red Chinese, dressed in red, and so we're going to have, we've teamed up with Super Cow Win.
Cool.
And we're also getting dragon dancing out there and Buddhas. And and then we've added a Chinese paintbrush class, and then you can make a Chinese wreath. So those classes are now posted. We just posted those yesterday. It's just growing. And we'll have Chinese, Asian food to sample, and Asian trucks. Anyway, it's just really growing.
That's a good idea. Super Cowwind does a fantastic job every year celebrating the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, over at Super Cowwind with the fireworks and the dragons, and it's just really visual. Good idea for you guys to bring that over here.
I know.
In addition to what they do there.
We called them, and they were so gung-ho and ready, and they've just really brought a lot to the table. I think it's going to be really fun.
As Leslie mentioned, that's coming up Friday from 4 to 8 o'clock. Bring your dog.
They can't go in the Crystal Bridge, though. but we have a dog park, and they can take photos with the dragons. It'll be really cute.
Interesting stuff. I see a few other things listed here on the Myriad Kitchen, Intro to Healthy Cooking. I am actually just about finished up with Whole30, Leslie. 30 days of no sugars, no grains.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's just the protein, the veggies, and fruit.
Yeah, how's
it's
that
great.
working?
It's fine. It's fine. I don't really like being limited from you can't eat this. The mindset of that is like, oh, I don't like to be told no on that.
I know. No one tells me no.
However, you guys have an Intro to Healthy Cooking. Our friend, I see our friend Cam Gamble.
Yeah, so we're starting, we also got a class, Sprouting Chefs for Children. We're starting a whole Myriad Kitchen Certificate initiative that if you take 6 of these classes, you'll get a certificate and you'll be a certified kitchen gardener. But this first class is about just starting up a garden outside your kitchen where you can just grow lettuce and your onions and just bring it in. I mean, wow, what a person you would be.
Yeah. Well, and those are items that actually grow well here in Oklahoma.
They do,
so that makes
they
sense.
do.
So she mentioned the 2 classes, Sprouting Chefs, Fun and Fresh Lunches, Saturday, February 17th from 11 to 12:30 p.m. in the Terrace Room. The other one we mentioned, the Intro to Healthy Cooking, on Saturday, February 17th from noon to 2 o'clock, and that is Camilla Gamble and Barbara Mock with Gopher Gardens and Cam's Cookery.
She's a go-to for us. She's a favorite of the garden. She was on the cover of your magazine, of the Oklahoman's magazine.
The Oak, yes.
Yes, the Oak.
More information and how to register at myriadgardens.org. And speaking of apps and things online, you posted that cool photo of of the tulip on the Instagram page. And again, Leslie behind Myriad Gardens on Instagram. Spring's not far away.
I know, people just love that photo.
500 likes.
I was surprised by it. We've got photos of Skip Hill art and orchids, and people just, I think they see spring on the way. You know, a lot of people worry.
It gives them hope.
It gives them hope. And that's pretty small. I moved in pretty big. But a lot of people worry about the tulips blossoming too early. First of all, there's nothing you can do to control it. But
it's nature.
Tulips are actually pretty strong.
Pretty resilient?
Oh my gosh, they're the greatest.
Well, I guess in closing, tell us what Skip's doing.
Skip Hill, he is a local artist, and he's very inspired by his travels, including staying at, he was really inspired by a botanical garden in Rio de Janeiro. So his paintings have, perfect fit for us. His paintings have botanical flowers and birds and leaves, lots of palm leaves. So we were having this exhibit anyway, and we're getting ready to do some remodeling to the south lobby. So we are just letting him take gold pen, and it's like probably been 100 gold pens today, and just letting him draw his botanicals on the wall, directly on the wall. And God, it's such a good fit. I mean, and then he's putting his paintings over the wall. What he's doing on the walls could become wallpaper. It is so good. Is that good? And so we have some videos of fast motion of him just drawing, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. We've been having fun.
It's good stuff. All right, more information, events, schedules, all sorts of things can be found again on their website, myriadgardens.org. Leslie, as always, enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Stay warm.
Okay, I will.